welcome to the channel. If you are new here, thanks so much for joining. My name is Misty and I am bringing you another episode of our Sutton legacy. And as you can see, we are back in the house with our lovely couple. And yes, that's right, Celia has a baby bottle thought over her head because she is eating for two. It is thrilling to discover a life growing inside you. Pregnant, her second trimester will be here in 20 hours. So as we know, in the last couple of episodes, she had been coming to the realization after speaking with not only her parents, but with Caiden's parents, that maybe they needed to go ahead and get on with their lives and start a family. They weren't getting any younger. His parents weren't getting any younger, and life was going ahead and passing them by, and they had some discussions and decided to go ahead and start a family. They wanted to go ahead and try for a baby, and it seems that they were successful in that, and now we are expecting. So we are in our first trimester of this pregnancy, and it does seem like she is feeling a little bit sick this morning. We are definitely thrilled about this news. And if you look at Caiden, it says he is feeling a close connection. It feels great to spend time with someone with whom Caiden feels a deep connection. We are just going to go ahead and in this episode let him know that we are expecting a baby. It doesn't look like he knows that news yet, so we are going to fill him in on that information so that he knows that we are expecting. In this episode, we guys will be having ourselves a little babaloo, and I am thrilled to see it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and press play and get started with this episode. So she is just going to go ahead and share the big news with Caiden, let him know that she is pregnant.
Shulivskains, Yekla fesh.
Pomwaza.
Ravovi.
Oh, Vimens.
And it says, big news, ecstatic after hearing about a new family member. So he is thrilled about the upcoming news of this baby. He can't wait to be a dad. So as you can see, Celia does have quite the tiny little bump there, which is absolutely adorable. She is thrilled to know that Caiden is happy. It says Celia's partner was delighted to hear about the pregnancy, completely overjoyed. This child will bring them both so much happiness. Celia is daydreaming about it already. So both of them are really excited about this news, and they can't wait to go ahead and get started with their lives. This house, though, is not going to be big enough. I do believe we are going to need to go ahead and start looking for another place for them to live. So unfortunately, they are going to need to go ahead probably and get a loan in order for them to afford something, because we know that they only have 11,000 simoleons to their name, but we do know that they are going to need a bigger home in order for their family to grow. So we are going to go ahead and get Celia to go ahead and call the realtor's office, and we are going to request a appraisal for our home, as well as hire a realtor so that we can start looking for homes that we could possibly look at that are within our budget. Says, thank you for hiring our appraisal services. One of our professional appraisers is already on their way and should arrive shortly to evaluate the real estate value of your home. Now it says we're going to go ahead and hire a realtor. Let's go ahead and look through this and see what we want to, who we want to select. So please select the realtor you want to work with. Choose wisely, as this will deeply affect your real estate business. Let's go ahead and do Yasmin Young. Our realtor has been hired, and so it says, congratulations, you have hired Yasmin Young as your realtor. Your realtor is going to help you buy, sell, or rent out a property, and will help with all of your real estate endeavors by giving you valuable insight using your comparative market research, providing you with comprehensive house listings that will tailor your specific needs, and negotiating property values, consent by buyers and sellers. All right. You can now make an appointment with your realtor on the real estate tab of your phone. So let's go ahead and make an appointment with our realtor.
Sipane Frost. Sinoshe.
Greetings, Miss Sutton. I've already separated some of our current most valuable listings for you to consider. Our appointment is scheduled for the next hour. Perfect. Greetings, my name is Junkamura, and I'm here to closely inspect your property to determine an appropriate appraisal value. Several factors are taken into consideration for determining a fair value, including region, lot traits, lot dimensions, bedrooms, bathrooms, swimming pools, outdoor decorations, and much more. I'll just take a look around your property a bit before giving you the results. Okay, thank you so much, Junko. She is just taking some pictures, getting a look at our property, and then she's going to let us know what she thinks our property is worth, so we will know how much we can sell our property for in order to get the best amount for our property in order for us to sell it and get a new property, obviously, for when we go to purchase our new home. And our realtor is here. So during our appointment, we can set house with list, manage retail properties, sell real estate, or even fire a realtor. Let's go ahead and do an introduction. So we're going to say hello to our realtor. Oh, and it looks like Rosa has come over to visit. Rosa, it is really not a good time, but that's fine. Go ahead and invite Rosa. All right, so for real estate, let's set our house wish list.
Kinkubu Koiba? Ah, yes.
And the worlds we want to live in are going to be Willow Creek, Oasis Springs, or Newcrest. We want to have the lot traits, any. I'm just going to say any. The value range, we are looking for, going to say, let's do 20K to, actually let's do 40K to 100K. I don't know. Let's go back and look more at the real estate options and we want to sell real estate. Do we want to sell real estate? Let us chat with her about it and see. I don't know. Maybe we should wait. Okay, I'm all done here. Your property's appraisal value has been registered. However, as the fluctuating market of the appraisal will only last, so it's worth $32,378. Okay, that's not too bad. I'm going to go ahead and end this real estate appointment. She's going to look into our house wish list and let us know if she finds anything. It was a pleasure speaking with you. I'll start working right away to make sure you get the best deals. Looking forward to our next meeting. Okay, that is great. Thank you so much. We better get to the washroom before we ourselves. And obviously we are feeling quite hungry, so I'm gonna have her go in here and serve some lunch. Oh, there was some fruit salad in the fridge, so she just grabbed a little bit of fruit salad. She's just having herself a little bit of fruit salad. Caiden is just outside. Let's go ahead and get him to get some food as well. He seems to be a little bit hungry. Rosa is just playing with the kitten, which we absolutely love. Go ahead and clean up after yourself there, Celia. Let's go ahead and let Rosa know that we are expecting. It should be like, so Rosa, by the way, we're expecting. She's like, yes, I can't wait. I'm so excited that you're having a baby. I knew that it was going to happen for you guys. I'm so thrilled. It is so great to know that I'm finally going to be a grandmother. This is such good news. And Celia's like, I knew that you were going to be excited. I told Caiden the parents are going to be so thrilled to know that we are expecting a baby. So when she gets into her second trimester, we will obviously go and be able to find out what she's having. And that will be super exciting for us as well to find out what they're expecting and she's like just having a really good talk with Rosa. Obviously, we know that they have a really close relationship. She's feeling awfully flirty. It's got to be her hormones. But let's go ahead. I just want to get her upstairs. Maybe she can do a little bit of wellness here. Let's do some mind concentrating yoga. So she is just getting in a little bit of a workout. I'm going to also get Caiden to do a little bit of a workout here. We know that he likes to work on his bodybuilding. That is very important to him, that he can become a bodybuilder, and we know that he wants to work on that. So he is just getting in a little bit of a workout with some weights in, and Rosa is going to go ahead and head on home. These two are just doing a little bit of, you know, their hobbies as far as their fitness goes, making themselves feel a little bit better, which we absolutely love to see. We are totally here for that. They are hoping that they're going to get some good news when it comes to the house listing. I am going to take both of them out, or well, one of them at least, out to the bank soon so that they can go ahead and apply for a loan for the house that they're going to try to be getting. I will probably have to take Caiden out because he is the one, obviously, that has a job. So he will be the one that will need to go ahead and apply for a loan. He does go to work in 24 hours time, so he is going to need to practice his music. So we will need to get him practicing this guitar once he's done with his workout, because he does need to practice music for his work task. So we will let him use the washroom and then get some practice in, and then I will probably go ahead and head him over to the bank so that he can get that loan once the bank is opened up again. So it does show that he feels pressured from illness. Caiden's head is like a little teapot, short and stout and all steamed up. So he is feeling a little bit pressurized. He's got a little bit of a head cold coming on. He's not feeling all that well, and it's making him have a little bit of tension, which is not necessarily a good thing. So we will have to obviously watch him and make sure he's okay. It does seem that scratchy from her clothing. Okay, well, honey, get out of that outfit then. Go ahead and change your clothes. She is clearly having some issues with her skin. I'm going to go ahead and get her into the bathtub, and maybe that will make her feel a little bit better. She's feeling kind of scratchy from her clothes that she was wearing earlier, so I am just going to let her go ahead and take a little bit of a bath, and hopefully that will make her feel a little bit better. He is still just working away on his practicing of his music. He's about halfway done for his work task for the day. Once he finishes that, we'll go ahead and probably let him call it a night. And in the morning, like I said, we'll let him go ahead and head off to the bank. Hopefully he can get that taken care of before he has to go to work. She's just playing in the rain, having a grandiose time, loving life, not even bothered. Not even bothered. But I'm going to have her go ahead and come over here and make a wedding bouquet that she can sell on Flopsy, because as we know, she does like to do flower arranging as her hobbies, and it does bring in a little bit of extra money into the family. So we will go ahead and get her working on that. How is your music coming, Caiden? You have finished that, which is perfect. Let's go ahead. He has a dislike for the guitar. He's necessarily not really into the entertaining career as far as that goes. I will go ahead and let him dislike the guitar if he wants. But unfortunately, you may dislike it, but it is part of your job. So that really sucks. It really does. He's like, I only do this because I have to for work, but he, you know, obviously has dreams of doing bodybuilding. He only works as an entertainer to pay the bills. He doesn't actually have a love for it, which is unfortunate. Hopefully he can maybe get into doing something athletic. You know, maybe in the future he will go ahead and stop working as an entertainer and instead do something that he actually loves doing and become maybe an athlete. I think he might actually enjoy that instead. She is having such a good time. She's feeling really confident about this wedding bouquet that she's putting together. She isn't even bothered by the rain. She's having such a great time. She is feeling centered and focused after doing her yoga routine, and she's really having a good time. She's going to go ahead and put this in her inventory. Can you... Oh, we can't even... Oh, we can't sell that. Oh, we can sell it through our inventory that way. We'll do that. So that was worth 255 simoleons. So that was some pretty good money that she just made there. We love to see it. Yes, we do. And it is about 9:30 at night. I'm going to go ahead and get everyone into bed for the evening. Caiden is already headed off to sleep, as you can see. Why don't you actually get some sleep and not just a nap, sir? And everyone's going to go ahead and go to bed for the evening, and then in the morning we will go ahead and get Caiden to head off to the bank before he has to go to work. Celia has woken in the middle of the night really badly needing to go wee. So she's gotten up at 2:30 in the morning, very angry, having herself an irritable mood swing. Don't talk to her right now. Everything better be exactly where it's supposed to be and work exactly as it's supposed to. The slightest thing out of line will make her blow up in a fit of irritation. All the joys of hormones and expecting a child. We are currently in our second trimester in 33 minutes, so we are getting really close to the time frame where we are going to actually be able to find out what it is that we are having for this child. I am going to go ahead and get Caiden up as well. It is really, really early, but he is starting to feel a little bit hungry. So we're going to go ahead and get up, get some breakfast for everyone. They've both decided to opt for cooking. They're both cooking different things this morning. So they're cooking damn near on top of each other, but that is perfectly fine. Is there a reason why you're not completing this? Finish your meal here that you're making so that we can continue on.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
And of course he has put himself on fire. He's put everything on fire. He is not the cook of the house. We have to now replace everything. Caiden, what are you like? This is not at all what breakfast is supposed to be like. Clearly, let's get her in here to finish this. She's having peas for breakfast because he messed up everything. Let me see if I can reset the stove. She is in an extremely angry mood now. Caiden is tense from being on fire and being singed, which is not necessarily a good thing. We can't even get him something to eat. I think we have seriously messed up our stove. Okay, let me go ahead and replace the stove and see if maybe that is the issue. Okay, let's replace the stove. Okay, pick that up. She's so angry that she's kicking over the trash can. Like, honestly, Celia, come on. Let's not do these things. Let's not do these things. There's meals in here that need to be cooked. Can we cook these things? No. Okay, can we cook this veggie slider? That we can do. Okay, throw the eggs away then. We'll just get him to throw away the eggs. Okay, she's going to resume her meal that she started at the very least. And we will go ahead and get him to throw away those eggs and toast that he started and caught on fire. Oh my gosh, we can't throw them away. This is ridiculous. There, they're gone. It's ridiculous. Absolutely bloody ridiculous.
Emotional damage.
Variki, Shararg.
Okay, what time does he go to work? He goes to work in 11 hours. So what we're going to do is go ahead and send him to the bank. Once he's eaten those peas, we're going to travel to the bank and we will get him all squared away for getting that loan. So the bank is located in the Magnolia Promenade, so we're going to go ahead and head them over to the bank. As you can see, Caiden has shown up here at the bank, and we are just going to go ahead and get him to quickly apply for a loan so that we can get them to get some money here for the house that they need. So he is going to use their computer and apply for a credit. I'm gonna get them to apply for a 50,000 credit. That's the highest amount that they can apply for, so that's the amount that we're gonna get. So with the 50,000 credit and the 30,000 for the house that we have currently, that'll give us a budget of about 80-something thousand towards the new house. Thank you for using our credit offer. The documents are located in Caiden's inventory. And just like that, we have now 59,000 simoleons in our account. And as you can see, here is the 50,000 credit agreement that he was approved for. So we're gonna go ahead and take him home now that we've been approved for our credit loan agreement. We have a credit of 50,000 so we can purchase our home. We're going to switch controls over once we get him home to Celia and see if we can check on our real estate stuff and figure out if our real estate agent has found any homes for us that maybe suit our needs, and hopefully we will have some homes that we can go and look at. Now that we have arrived back at the house, I just want us to check on the app and get with our realtor and see if there are any homes that we have been able to look at. Your realtor has not provided you with any house listings yet. Okay, so we don't have any house listings yet, so we'll close that. I'm gonna have her go ahead and go to discover the gender of the baby. And while she's gone to her appointment, I'm just gonna go ahead and get Caiden cleaning up a little bit. And Celia has arrived back home from her appointment, and we have been notified that your baby will be born a girl. So we are having a little girl. Yasmin Young, our realtor, is calling and says, "Greetings, Miss Sutton. I'm happy to announce that I found some great quality houses that fit your profile. You may check the house listings on the real estate tab of your phone." Oh my gosh, this is great news. All right, let's go ahead and do that and check our house listings and see what we have found for our options. So we've got Pendula View we've got Foundry Cove, we've got Skyward Palms, and we've got Ridgeline Drive. And we've got, okay, we have a ton of houses to look at. A ton of houses to look at. All right, so we've got some in Willow Creek. We've got some in Oasis Springs, some in Newcrest, all to look at. It is 3 bedrooms, 3 baths. That is a little bit big. This one's 4 bedrooms. This one is 2 bedrooms and 3 baths. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at. These are the listings presented by your realtor. Select which properties pique your interest. I don't know which properties pique my interest, honestly. I have no idea. Newcrest. Okay, so the first home that we have arrived to is this one here at the Pendula View. This is obviously here in Willow Creek. This is a cute little home, it looks like. I think it's really adorable. Let's go ahead and take a look. Let's push play. I'll get the door. Decide whether to add the house to the short list. Okay. So there is someone that has died here. That's not good news. There's a cute little kitchen and then a bath off of the kitchen. We've got a nice living area and a dining room. And then if you go upstairs, we've got it looks like a nursery in here. And we've got a study area. And then we've got a master bedroom and another bath. So this one could work. There is an area in the back here for gardening, and then a nice big area for like gardening, and we could put like a grill out here. So this could work. Are you sure you want to continue without adding Pendula View to your short list? No. Add to short list. Yes. Okay, so that last house was definitely one that a family could grow into. Let's go ahead and take a look at this one. Okay, this house is a even bigger kitchen, a nice huge bathroom downstairs, a living space with a bar and a dining area together, a little area here in the office space, a little gardening area as well. On upstairs we have a toddler room, a bathroom, a painting room, a master bedroom, and then another kids room. So 3 bedrooms. All right, so this house, let's take a look. All right, this is more like an apartment, but we have an office, a nice big kitchen, a lovely living room, dining space, bathroom. We go upstairs, we have a kids room, a toddler room, a bar, a bathroom, and a master. I actually like this house quite a bit, or this apartment. It's very modern, but I do like it. There's not as much room outdoors, obviously, for them to do much as far as like for a yard. There isn't really a whole lot of room for a yard, but I do like the house. Let's go ahead and add it to the short list and continue on. Okay, this house is absolutely precious. Like absolutely precious. Let's go ahead and take a look at this house and see how this house looks. From the outside, this house looks like it could be a winner, but let's go inside and see how it looks. So we have a lovely kitchen and the living room. We have a big dining area and a bath and an office space. A nice outside area where they could garden or have family picnics together, grill out. The kids can play upstairs. There is a kids room, another kids room, a toddler room, a bathroom, and the master bedroom and a bath. I don't know. I think I like some of the other ones better. The outside looks super adorable, but I don't know that I would want to actually live in this house. It doesn't necessarily look like their vibe, but the outdoors is super cute, very suburban, but I don't know that I would actually want to live in this house, so I think I'm going to go ahead and pass on this one. Okay, and for this home, let's go ahead and see what it looks like. We have a nice big kitchen with a little table in here to eat, a dining room, a living area, and a bar, a big office area, and a bathroom downstairs. And then if we go upstairs, we have a master, 2 full baths, a workout room, oh, our husband would love that, and 2 kids' rooms, which one of them could be transitioned into a nursery to begin with. This actually looks like it could work. Outdoors, we have a nice big back patio with a gardening section, which she would love. And we could put our workout stuff out here, or she could put her hobby stuff out here. I think this one could be really nice. I do love that it's like this brick. I think it's a really nice look. The neighborhood looks really nice. We're right across from this beautiful park. I don't know. I think this could be really nice for us to live here. I'm going to go ahead and shortlist this house. Okay, Celia has had a ton of house visits for the day. She needs to get her needs sorted out. She is hungry and she is needing to go to the washroom. She went and saw a ton of properties today, and we have a lot of things that she shortlisted. There were a lot of houses that we saw that are really nice, that could definitely fit our needs, that we could grow into as a family, and I think that would possibly work for us. I think the one that I liked the best was probably the brick house, just because it was right next to a park and there were just really a lot of things that I liked about it the most. The other one that I liked the most was the one that looked kind of modern, but honestly I don't know that that one is one that we could really grow into the most. But between the two, I think I did like those the best. So I will have to look at those two again and just see which one of those I liked the best. But for now, we just want her to go ahead and get her needs taken care of. And obviously, you know, she needs to go to the bathroom, something fierce. So I'm going to let her go to the washroom really fast. And then she can go ahead and eat these meatballs that she just made and get her hunger taken care of. Caiden is off to work for the evening doing some entertaining, and so we are just gonna get her all taken care of here. She is in her third trimester in 11 hours, so things are moving really nicely along here. Oh, she clearly didn't like that very much. But after I get her to eat her food, we're going to go ahead and have her go have herself a bit of a bath, and then I'm going to get her to get a little bit of rest because she has had a very, very long day and she is really exhausted. And we know it's hard enough being pregnant, and it's, you know, been a long, long day for her doing all of this sightseeing of these houses all by herself. You know, Caiden was obviously busy with his task, getting ready for work and things like that, so he wasn't able to go and visit with her and do this sightseeing of the houses. So she did it all by herself. He was like, honey, just go. Whatever you think is best for yourself as far as what you want and what you need, just pick whatever you think is best for us. And she was like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, absolutely. I just want you to pick whatever it is that you think would fit us best. And she's like, okay, that's fine. So that's exactly what she did, and she took notes down, and she's going to discuss the house listings with him later when she gets a chance to talk to him, and then they will obviously make a decision on what it is that they want to do for the homes. But she is desperately in need of some rest. So I am just going to go ahead and put her into bed, and then I will catch back with you guys after her sleep. It is now about 5 a.m. and Celia is up for the day, and Caiden, as you can see, has come home from work, and they were both, you know, he had gone on to bed. But I am just going to go ahead and get Celia to get breakfast going. She is starting to get a little bit hungry, so she's going to go on into the kitchen and start cooking some food. She is in her third trimester and will be giving birth at any time, so we will be expecting a baby. We do need to go ahead and get a decision made on these houses. So she is going to go ahead and start making some decisions on the real estate. We need to go ahead and figure out our house listings and what we want to do. So we are going to talk with Caiden and just say to him, these are the houses that I really liked. You know, these are the ones that I think would be the best fit for our family, and, you know, let him make a decision with us. I think it is going to be between the two, the either modern house or the one with the brick, and I am leaning more towards the one with the bricks. So I think that is actually the one we're going to move into. So I just want him to be on board with that. So she's going to say, honey, you know, I went ahead and I think I found us our home. And he's like, really? Which one is it? And she's going to say, I think I want us to live in this brick house. And she's shown him, you know, some pictures. And he's like, really? And she's like, yeah, how do you feel about this house? And he's like, honestly, I didn't think that you'd want us to live in a brick house. And she's like, honey, I think it's perfect. It's right next to a park. Our kids, you know, our daughter will be able to play in the park, and I think it'll be beautiful. And he's like, if that's what you want, then I think that'll be great also. Like, it'll be a beautiful neighborhood for our kid to grow up in. She's like, really? Do you think so? And he's like, yeah, absolutely. And she's like, I'm so glad you think so. I'm going to go ahead and, you know, we can go ahead and we can negotiate for the home. So we have arrived at the house and we are trying to go ahead and negotiate our battle for the home. And we are going to go ahead and show up here to negotiate the price. We're going to try to get our home. We want our home here, and so she's going to start negotiating this battle. So we're going to introduce ourselves to the seller here, and then we're going to start our negotiation battle. We would like the house to be furnished. Says the negotiating battles are a clash of wits where two parties try to consent on the value of a property. In this tactical turn-based minigame, you must make smart and reasonable offers that meet the expectations of your opponent, all the while getting yourself the best possible deal. The negotiation lasts for a total of 3 rounds, each more competitive than the last. Each round lets you and your opponent place one offer respectively. Both parties must also place a final offer anytime, thereby leading the negotiating to an ultimatum. Either accept the offer or leave. That can be a big power play if you get it right, but you could also completely ruin the negotiation if you do it haphazardly, so think carefully. A good realtor will give you valuable insight on the current state of the negotiation and provide comprehensive tips on how to proceed. Likewise, the opponent's realtor may pick up on your intentions too, so remember to keep the realtor rating in mind when you make your decisions. Okay, perfect. Our realtor has a much higher rating than theirs does, so hopefully we'll do well. We want to place an offer of, let's place an offer of $68,000. Okay, so it says $71,500 is a reasonable offer on their part, Miss Sutton. We might be able to get away with counter offer as low as $69,700. Okay, so let's go with $69,700. Okay, so that's it. Their final offer is for $71,500. Take it or leave it. So we did not do that great in this, but we still can afford to do the $71,500, I believe. So we're going to go ahead and accept that. I think we both agree to the terms. Would you be willing to sign a contract now? Yes, we will. Okay, so it looks like we are not going to have enough money to buy this property if we don't sell our home.
Nope.
So we need to go back to check house listings on the real estate tab of your phone and select closing properties and close the properties, but we need to have a little bit more money. So I'm going to send her to the bank and see if we can take out another loan. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, Celia, let's go ahead and go in here and see if you can get approved for a loan. I don't know if you will, considering, but we can always try. Let's apply for a credit. I'm just going to get her to apply for $25,000 credit. And it looks like that was approved, and our credit offer documents are in her inventory. And let's go ahead and get her to the washroom before she wees herself. And we have officially purchased our home and sold our other home, and we are now moving into our new forever home. And it says, check out the Manage Properties option on the Real Estate tab of your phone to see what you can do with your brand new property. Manage Properties. We will do a little bit of decorating in our next episode with this couple so that we can make this house kind of look like it belongs to us, and we'll make it a little bit more our style. But as of now, we do have a fully functional home that does belong to us and is something that we can fit into, and I will decorate it to get it looking like it's fitting more their personality, to get them, you know, looking like their forever home. But in the meantime, we are now just waiting for Celia to go ahead and give birth. What are you doing out here? He's like, this is our new home. I can't believe it. We have a new home. And she's like, I know, it's amazing. We will definitely have to get her stuff for her working out. And I think we'll put it out here in the back patio, which will be so lovely if she has some things to do her hobbies. And I think that's going to be so nice of her to have things to garden out here, and she'll be able to do her flower arranging out here, and she's just going to absolutely love that. And then upstairs, obviously, we will have to turn one of these rooms into a nursery, which, as a matter of fact, I probably should go ahead and do that now. So let me just go ahead and quickly do that. Okay, and I have officially put their nursery in upstairs, and she has just come down to check on Caiden because he seems to kind of be in a little bit of shell shock. She's like, honey, are you okay? And he's like, I'm fine. I just didn't realize this was all going to be moving so fast, and I can't believe we're already in a new home and you're about to actually go into labor. And she's like, I am actually about to go into labor. You're right. And she's like, I got the nursery all set up as well. And he's like, you already got the nursery set up? And she's like, well, yeah, because we're about to have this baby. Like, our daughter will be here anytime. He's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it's already time. Can you believe that we have already, like, we're already about to be parents? This came so quickly. And she said, well, yeah. So she is really excited. She's feeling really confident. Self-assured Sims are feeling really confident. And she is really loving the fact that things have worked out so nicely for her. She was able to find them a house really quickly, and she is really feeling good about it. He is just getting to know some of the neighbors in the area. Clearly, they have moved into a new home with new neighbors, and he's just trying to get to know some of the people in the area. And so that's really nice. We have a phone call coming in from our realtor. Hey, Celia, I think I have a crush on Joanne Lachine. Do you think it's worth a try? Yeah, sure, go for it. She's come out to barbecue. We love that for her. She's already taken advantage of the barbecue, which is fantastic. We love that she is loving her new home so much, and she's being such a domestic queen. She is such a cutie. How much longer, Celia, before you decide to go ahead and actually go into labor, though? That is the question. We have a kitty aging up. Turtle has aged up and grown into an adult cat. He will now climb stairs as well as hopping onto and resting on higher flat surfaces. He can also mate with other cats if he isn't neutered. Hooray for Turtle! Oh my goodness, look at our beautiful turtle. He is now a big kitty and instantly jumps on the table. Well, we love that for you. Speaking of Turtle, I need to get Turtle some food and some litter box and some necessities of life. So let's go ahead and quickly do that, because otherwise Turtle is not going to be happy with us. Poor Turtle. I forgot you need food and things. Okay, now that I have gotten our lovely Turtle some things, let's go ahead and get Celia to fill up the cat dish. Look at these two being so romantic. We love it. We love to see it. I'm going to go ahead and get her to get in here. She wants to make some coffee because she is feeling a little bit tired. She is feeling also quite flirty. How are you? Caiden's needs are freaking fantastic, which we love. He's like, how much longer do you think it's going to be, love? And she's like, honestly, I really don't know. I really feel like it could be any time now. I can feel the pressure of the baby, and I really think that I'm getting close to probably going into labor, but I don't know. The contractions that I'm having are not really all that strong, and I don't think that they are anything serious. I think it's probably just practice contractions. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna go have a little bit of a read then. You let me know if things get a little more serious. I have to go to work in a little while. And she's like, oh, you should definitely probably call into work and take family leave. And he's like, really? And she's like, yeah, definitely. And he's like, okay, I'll take family leave then. So he is going to go ahead and call in and take family leave. So he is now on family leave for 1 day since she is going to be definitely going into labor. We definitely want him on family leave. And as you can see, our little kitty has definitely found his litter box. So Turtle is doing his business, which we love. How are you? She's like, I'm doing pretty good. Are you scared of the microwave? She is definitely having some back pain from the weight of the baby pulling on her back. So we are most definitely going to need to hurry up and get this baby out of her. This baby is large and in charge, and she's like, it is so close. I know it is. I can feel it. I can feel it too, Celia. I know that you're getting close to having this baby. You have been in your 3rd trimester for majority of the day. I think you should probably go and have yourself a little bit of a nap. Let's go ahead and take her upstairs, and we will assign this bed to you. So we'll just let her have a little bit of a nap. Caiden is just cleaning up around the house, which is perfect. Once he's done with that, I'm going to actually have him come in here and do a bit of a workout. We can have him work on some of his bodybuilding, which is going to be perfect. And then she can go ahead and... I hear the vibe at the romance festival is pretty cool. Do you want to come check it out? No, I don't think so, Rosa. I am very close to going into labor with your grandchild, and I don't think being at the romance festival is conducive to a woman that is in labor. I just don't think it is good for me to be your wing woman tonight. So Caiden is getting a workout in. As you can see, he is a beginner. He does need to do some hard work to get himself to where he needs to be for some tip-top shape here. We will get a yoga mat into this workout area as well at some point for her. But yeah, he is just working hard. Look at him go. He needs to desperately get that up. Work, 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 Caiden. Work, work, work. And this is the nursery that we put in for the baby. And she seems to really like it. Does she like fitness? Yes, she does. So I love that the house has a dishwasher, and they have definitely moved up in the world. This is definitely a lovely place for them to be living, and we love that. I love that for them. Oh, and she's out here just getting to know some of the neighbors, which is great. I think I'm going to have her go ahead and purchase some seeds. Let's do some starter herbs. And we will just get her out here planting the herbs. And let's also get her some starter veg, maybe. And so she is just out here planting everything, which we love. Getting her gardening up, which she absolutely loves to do. So we'll let her water everything. And then I'm going to have her go ahead and go on to bed and get herself a little bit of rest. Oh, she desperately needs to go wee first. Go to the bathroom, get yourself something to eat, and then you can go to bed. Caiden has already settled in for the night, but she was out there working in her garden, so we love that for her. And I'm just going to pop these extra fruits and veg and herbs into the fridge. That way she has them there and she can cook with them. So she loves this little breakfast nook in the kitchen. She just sits in here and has her little meal, which we love, or she has her little coffee. And so I'll probably keep her little breakfast nook in here that she can just sit down and have her little meals. That way she doesn't have to use the big dining room table. And so that's really nice that she can just sit in here and have her quick meal or her quick coffee in the morning or whatever time of the day. And she doesn't have to sit at the big dining room table. And then we can have the big dining room table whenever we have company over, or if we want to have like a family meal or something like that. But it's nice for them to have just the little nook. So I do love that. But she is really exhausted, so I am going to go ahead and let her go ahead and get to bed. And then once we go into labor, we will have ourselves a baby. And of course, she has gone into labor. As you can see, she is bursting with anticipation to meet this little bundle of joy. Caiden has realized that she is in labor and he is freaking out. He's like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And she's like, it'll be fine, love. Everyone goes into labor at some point. What goes in must come out. And he's like, oh my God. And she's like, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. And he's like, what are we going to do? And she's like, we're just going to relax. I'm going to go ahead and get myself back to sleep and get some more rest before the baby comes. I am exhausted. And he's like, you're just going to try to sleep? And she's like, I'm going to get as much rest as I can before the baby gets here. Yes, absolutely. So she's going to go ahead and go back to sleep and get a little bit more rest before the baby comes. Caiden, on the other hand, is extremely tense. Pre-parental panic. It's go time. There's a new baby on the way. A little freak out is understandable. The poor guy. I'm going to go ahead and let him come in here and do a bit of a workout. Maybe that will help some of his tension. So he's going to work out a little bit, and hopefully that will help him out some. Celia needs to get up and go to the washroom. She is going to have this baby any minute now. Says, since there's a baby on the way, Sims Social Services has provided a complimentary bassinet. Okay, that's great. It is go time. Let's have this baby.
Oh, Scoofa.
Okay, Celia, you've got this. Celia is having a baby.
Diola.
Oh, I know. It's so hard. Congratulations, it's a girl. She just gave birth to a baby girl. This baby needs a name. What would you like to call her? We are just going to go ahead and randomize for a name. So I'm going to randomize 3 times. So 1, 2, and 3. And her name is going to be Megan Sutton.
Boo.
All right, so we have little Megan. Little Megan has been born. All right, let's go ahead and pop little Megan into her crib. Someone has passed away mourning from losing a friend. It's hard to see someone go. Celia can find some comfort by mourning those who have passed at their tombstone or urn. We're going to be mourning for 20 days. Alika passed away. Okay, well, I'm sorry about that, Alika. I didn't even know we were that close friends with you, but Celia is very sad about the passing of you, so she's like gonna be sad for 20 days over you. That's crazy. Let's go ahead and talk to Megan and cuddle Megan and coo at Megan. And guys, I think I am gonna go ahead and leave this episode here. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Hit the notification bell so that you are notified when new episodes go live in the future. And I will see you guys in our next Sutton Legacy episode, where we will most likely be with Rosa. And hopefully at that point, Rosa will be able to come over and meet her new grandbaby, which I'm sure she's going to be absolutely thrilled about. But I will see you guys in the next episode of our Sutton Legacy series. And until the next time, I'm going to go ahead and fly for now. Bye, Ravens.